What's up, y'all? I'm headed home from the gym. Should you spend money in marketing your lawn care business, or should you go about it the slow, snail pace of accumulating equipment over 20 plus years instead of marketing and fast tracking your way to success? Okay, that's going to be the title of the video, pretty much. So I've done some quick math. 1,200 on Google. This is for my entire season. I started this lawn care business in November 2024. I need to know in the comments, what is your guys' image of success in lawn care, maybe in any industry? What is your idea of successful? I want to ask the question first. And then I want to bring some attention to Ray, and this will be probably the last time I talk about the guy. Ray's idea of success, and this is just from like watching that video. He's like, oh, look at this, guys. Oh, what is that? Oh, look at this shop, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at these mowers. I've got 5 mowers here. That's paid for. I owe this much on this. So it's very clear to me that he likes equipment. And his idea of successful is a bunch of equipment. And that's his idea of success. My idea of success is to not wait 20, 25 years to stockpile and accumulate equipment and then still struggle to find people to hire and get off the truck. Because the one thing that I can't beat, the one thing that he can't beat, the one thing that you watching this video will not beat is time. What does time do to your body? Now, I'm going to the gym. I'm eating healthier. I'm trying to prolong and stay as fit as possible. We're out in this hot sun, drinking tons of water. Your body will break down. Now, you can take 25 years to accumulate clients with minimal marketing spend. Yeah, you can do that. I'm going to let you in on something. I have spent $1,200 on Google Ads. It's a little bit more. We'll call it $1,200. $1,200 on Facebook. That's $2,400. About $800 on yard signs. That is, what is that? $3,200. And about another $400, we'll call it another $400 on a bunch of door hangers. And that's all I spent on my marketing for my entire first season. Not per month, my entire first season. Now, if you go back to my revenue video, you'll know that we did $4,999.90 in my second month of the mowing season. After the season started, after I got some clients and got going. That's revenue. Now, how much did we spend in marketing? We spent, what was it, 32, but we spent $3,600. Right there, it's already making me $5,000 a month gross revenue. Okay, that's basic math, right? Okay, we didn't double our money, but if I hadn't have spent the $3,600, I might have only got, let's just say, 5 clients. Just using the mystical word of mouth, even though nobody knew who the hell I was as a lawn mowing company. So, the thing that a lot of the guys in the comments about marketing and in Ray's video, even he doesn't understand this, is, well, he's been in business for longer than since November 2024. Okay, yeah, you got some word of mouth built. Nice, congratulations. Do you have to keep spending money on marketing? No. I don't want to spend my first season with only 4 mowing accounts, okay? Talking about buying equipment, and as blue collar guys, yeah, I love equipment. I want this mower, that mower, this, that, the other. I like equipment too. As a blue-collar guy, as blue-collar guys and gals, I'm pretty sure that's like, you can pretty much stereotype everybody that we love all sorts of equipment. Oh, baby, I love me some turnkey pressure washing skids and soft wash skids. Oh, I could buy those in the droves. I love a skid steer. Am I going to go out here and get one? No, not right now. As blue-collar guys, equipment's awesome. Congratulations on all of your equipment and all your stuff that you've accumulated over 20-plus years. And now, I don't know how old you are, 48, 50-plus. You look 50-plus. I'm just going, that's just by the look of it. You're in your 50s. Nice. You've accumulated some equipment. However, you're still the one doing the work. Now, my idea of success is to keep feeding the golden goose, keep spending the marketing on the golden goose. Right now, Aaron at the Purple Walrus Lawn Care, I think that's his company name, he's hooked me up with landscape lighting. He's hooked me up with somebody that's going to come and help me do my first install landscape lighting. Now I'm putting money into that as part, supplementary, one-time income to the lawn care business. And then come September, October, we're full-on temporary holiday lighting, baby. Okay? And then guess what? I'm spending even more marketing on that. And then next season, oh my goodness, August 1st, I got a guy coming and he's going to be working for me full-time. Full-time? Full-time. We're the same age. Full-time. Not just here and there, not until school starts back. Full-time. Anyway, what Ray has done for himself, just using him as an example, is his idea of success is I want to build myself a job. I don't want to work for somebody else. I want to build myself a job. And there's nothing wrong with this. Okay, I'm running out of breath. There's nothing wrong with that. However, when you start going after others that have different ideals and different ideas of success and what that looks like, I want to get to a point to where I'm off the truck, and these guys, and in his video, he said, well, what if that was insanely successful and you all of a sudden got 60 accounts? I'll just tell you, I can handle 60 accounts. I'm up to 28 right now. I'm gaining lawn care clients still to this day. In July, you know why? Like, they can't find nobody. Either everybody that's worth a penny is booked or can't take them on around me. And when they get to me and it's like, yeah, I can take you on, but, for example, and, if you want proof, I guess I can make a post with a screenshot of the approved quote. 0.25 acres, $75. My pricing has gone up. My acre yards are now 150. A guy with an acre yard called in. I told him 150. That's what I'm getting an acre now. And I'm not going to close that many. I'm not going to close every single lead. I do not want to close every single lead that comes in. Of those 60 calls, I only want to close about 60%, maybe even less. Because my pricing is going to be high enough that people are going to think I'm insane and they're going to go finance a residential mower at Lowe's. And then they want to say, him and guys in his comments say, well, you're going to burn bridges doing that. Well, burn them. Burn them. I learned this on the pressure washing side. Not everybody is your customer. Everybody that calls your phone is not your customer. They can't be. Whether it be the price, whether it be the lawn, whether it be just you don't like their attitude. Everybody is not my customer. Okay, now that we've established that, and you can't teach old dog new tricks, I understand. They're going to make video, he's going to make a video, and all the guys in the comments are going to start talking some smack and all that stuff. I understand. My idea, let's circle back. My idea of success is to build an actual business. I don't want to build myself a job. I don't want to build myself a job and then say, hey, look at my skid steer, look at my 4 mowers, look at my mower in this shipping container, look at this lift I've got, look at this, look at that, and then go have to work 7 days a week when I'm in my 50s. I don't want that. Hey, and that's great that if hold on, we got a cop. Oh boy, they are out today. And hey, if you want to do that and you want to keep operating like that, then by all means, keep right on. But, don't see somebody that's not afraid to look, Ray, if I were you, dude, if I had that skid steer sitting there and all those attachments sitting there and paid for like you said, oh my God, I would be dumping every bit of profit from that lawn care business into getting some work for that skid. Oh my God. I would be dumping so much money into marketing for that skid steer to get that thing moving, because as it's sitting there, it is not making you money. Okay, it's nice to look at. It's nice to say you own a skid steer, but if you're not getting work for that skid steer, at the end of the day, it's just a skid steer. It's just sitting there looking at you. Okay? I mean, oh my God. Yeah. I can't even tell you. So, my buddy, he started that skid steer business last year with, it looks like the same skid steer you got. Okay? Bought a brand new, I think it come out to like $78,000 Kubota skid steer. Bought a bunch of attachments, trailer to haul it, already had the truck. Sold off all of his lawn care stuff, went all in, moved all the chips into that skid steer, because he knew what he wanted to do. And now he has 16 jobs that he can't even get to yet. He's busy every day, every week, besides the weekends, takes the weekends off. And he told me last year, they got started in the middle of the year, and he made almost close to $400,000 revenue. I was like, you did what? Huh? Isn't that disgusting? He got big jobs, man. $30,000 jobs, $20,000 jobs, nothing less than $10K. Huge jobs. Clearing land, prepping land for homes. He's about to buy an excavator to even further invest in the business. Now, there is a time to invest in equipment. I'm not saying there ain't. But just to buy equipment to say that, hey, I've got this, look at this, I've got that, this, and the other, and then dog somebody that's brand new, again, that nobody knows who they are, goes out here and drops a measly $4,000 to get their name out there? I just spent $300 in thank you baggies, candy, business cards, color-changing cups with my logo on it, and a gift card to put in a thank you baggie to hang on my customers' doors. That's marketing. It's got a tap tag in there. It's got a discount on a house wash with my pressure washing company. That's marketing. Or have you ever put a thank you baggie on your customer's door to let them know that, hey, we appreciate the opportunity? It's got a little card in there too. That's marketing. It's not just running ads. It's not just being a sucker or a clown. Oh man. When somebody asks them, let's say somebody moves in next to my customer after I've given them thank you baggies, and I'm always there, always on time, communication on point. If we're rained out, they get a text blast to all my customers. They get emails for holidays. They get referral percentages off of certain mows. They get opportunities to earn referral income via gift cards. Like my man. And I'm a brand new lawn care business. My customers ain't going nowhere. Okay? Matter of fact, spending money on them and acquiring more customers to come into my system, I'm going to get even more customers. And then if I want to see how long this little baby trailer can go, just to show, like, when I get 60 customers, I'm going to record every one of them, put a number on every yard, and I'm going to be hauling my little bitty trailer. I don't have it today, but with my one lawnmower, I don't care how many wheels it pops, how many bearings it pops, I'm going to replace it just to show. And by the way, wheels are like $350 a piece, okay? They're not going to pop all the time. But anyway, just to show what can be done. He wants to talk about show. I've literally documented everything I have done for this lawn care business. Literally everything. And he wants to be like, they ain't showed nothing. Like my man. I even recorded time lapse of me hanging door hangers. What? Comes back to, if you've been in the industry a long time, don't give bad advice to newcomers to the lawn care industry. Okay? If you don't have the money to spend on marketing, yes, there is a way. If you don't have any money, you need to be boots on the ground. You need to strap up your boots, your shoes. Hopefully they're shoes because your feet's going to hurt. You need to go knock and pound the pavement. You need to go knock about 400 doors in a day. Minimum. Print out some flyers at the library with your pricing on a piece of paper and get to it if you don't want to spend a buttload on marketing. There's ways to do it. I love this saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know, there's Ray's way. That's completely fine. If you want to wait 25 years until you've got, as he says, 80-something accounts, I don't even know. You know, I'm closing in on 30. Dirty 30. Both age and lawn accounts, which is awesome. It's great. I'm still out here sweating my balls off, doing the work, recording the time lapse for my business. But man alive, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. I leave the guy alone. And I just make videos, and this guy cannot help himself from responding to something I'm doing and showing, and just cannot leave things well alone. Just can't do it. It's like a toddler. It is like my son is turning 1 on Wednesday. And if I lay down a energy drink, anything that we have kept him from getting, and go, no, he goes for it. And this guy, dude, I don't even mention his name. Nothing's directed to him now on these videos until this one. And this guy just can't help himself. This guy has only 3,000 subs with so many videos. I'll give him that. He's consistent. Holy hell. Posts like 2-3 videos a day. You know. Hang on, I gotta park here. Back up in my driveway. But man, coming after the newcomer to the lawn care YouTube space just because I do things a little differently than people that's been in the business for 20-something years, you know, I would almost challenge these guys to sell off all they have. They're pushing on their yard. sell off all they have, sell their company, and move about 200 miles away. And I want them to start their business like they started theirs 20 plus years ago, whatever time he started. I want them to do that. You know what would happen is they would figure out that it's a completely different landscape compared to the 80s and 90s. It's completely different. You can still do some of the old ways, and you can make it. It's just going to take longer. I'm just taking advantage of avenues and ways to fast track my business. I don't need to take money from this business right now, luckily, So I just take all the profit and I reinvest into marketing with as much as my current equipment can handle. And I ain't there yet. This equipment could handle, I feel like this equipment could handle 60 yards, Right now I do 10 yards Monday, 10 yards Tuesday, and 8 yards Wednesday. And don't get me wrong, I'm still getting used to it, out in this heat, running the mower, the weed eater, and the edger, but, and blower, but I've got that help going to be starting for me full time. I got to get my stuff ready. Starting for me full time, August 1st. So that'll take stuff off my hands, a lot of it. And me and him's going to bang it out. He's going to be with me for Christmas lights, he said. And we'll go from there, I just don't understand the lack of, I've started watching a bit of his videos. I couldn't stand it before, but now, I'm trying to dig into this guy and see why he reacts the way he reacts. I do know now that his idea of success is, oh, look, I have all this equipment. His idea of success is paid off equipment. And that's great. There's nothing wrong with that, right? That's awesome. However, my idea is off the truck, off the mower, and let somebody else do that while I'm working on something else and doing something else, or spending time with my family. We want to get into rentals. Right now, we're trying to sell this house and then get some land and then live there and then have enough land to build a cabin on and rent out an Airbnb cabin. Like, that's the 5-year plan for us as a family. Are we going to do that paid in full? No. Okay. No. By no means am I rich. But I'm trying to tell you, marketing ain't a bad thing. There is nothing wrong with marketing. All right. Wife and son's coming out. I'll see you on the next one, if there is a next one. I may just go full on dark mode and come back like 2 years later and be like, hey guys, remember me? All right, peace.